Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 Online video. And in this video, I want to discuss a couple different types of players. Now, there's going to be a few different types that I'm going to go over in this video, but if you kind of fall into one of these categories, you're definitely going to know who you are. And I'm not going to use any specific names in this video because I really don't want to address any specific players, but the players that I've played against are definitely going to know which category they're going to be fitting in. Now, unfortunately, Red Dead Online for the Xbox is still broken a little bit, so this video I've had for an idea for quite a while. I just really have never given it a thought about really doing it until now, just because of the current state of Red Dead Online. So hopefully they get that fixed pretty soon so that we can enjoy it, since we're supposedly supposed to be getting, you know, that 20% experience bonus between now and when the new release is out. So Rockstar really isn't giving the Xbox players much of a chance to really participate in some of those opportunities, which is kind of disappointing. But anyway, let's get back into some of the different player types. Now, I'm going to kind of go into three main classifications for the types of players that we are. The first one would fall into kind of the passive and standard player. And what I mean by the passive or standard player, it's the person that kind of goes into, say, Showdown and wants to just have a good time, play with some other online people, and kind of just mind their own business, play the game, do their own thing. Now, the other type of passive player would be people that like to go hunting or be in, say, a posse and do the missions, but really not interfere in really anything else that anybody else is doing or that another posse is doing. Now, that posse might go and, you know, mix it up and go after maybe a special mission that is being done, because that's just what they can do, because it finally is an opportunity for them as a posse to go and interrupt a current mission that is being played by another posse. Now, those are all kind of the passive and standard players kind of things. That's kind of what I enjoy doing. I enjoy hunting, I enjoy fishing, I enjoy doing a few different things in Red Dead Online, and I kind of feel like I fall personally under the standard or passive player mode. So if you guys want to be able to address kind of what player you guys are, then definitely leave a comment down below, because I would love to hear kind of the input on what type of player that you might be. Now, for the next two categories, I'm going to get maybe slightly rude towards these types of people. Now, I do kind of fall into the next category slightly, but that is only, and I repeat, only, and I have tons of videos on it that I'm minding my own business, and I can even prove with lots of other videos that I'm very passive. Now, the only time that I really go after another player is if they kill me first, or if somebody in their posse kills me first. That is pretty much all I do. Now, there are times where somebody in my posse will go out and kill somebody, and the people that I play with know who they are, and their posse members might come after me. That's just because now I'm red on the map, but I won't shoot them until they have shot me. So if they're gonna run by me and they're only looking for that specific person on the posse, then I just kind of let it slide. I just kind of wave at them, kind of let them do their thing, and we just have a lot of fun with it. But it kind of converts into like a friendly competition, and then it can kind of get into a griefing competition. So we all know and we all hate griefers. Typically, they're people that spawn outside of or sit outside of a butcher, or they purposely disrupt your playing with whatever you're doing, and then they hop into your session, and they know that they're basically going to prevent you from doing something, and that's that kind of falls into the griefing category. At least that's what I would classify it as. Now, if there's things that you guys want to add or a classification that you guys would like to add, please leave a comment down below. But I do target griefers. I think griefers, for the most part, can be incredibly rude, especially if you go out and get a nice haul and you've got your hide, you've got your carcass, you've got, or multiple hides for that matter, and then you also have, you know, your 2 side stows filled up as well. So whether it's with heron or birds or rabbits, iguanas, whatever it might be, you know, you're definitely using those as space to make a profit. And then you have somebody else that comes along and completely disrupts that, kills you, and now you've lost everything on that horse. Or maybe they decide that they're going to try to steal the things off that horse by lassoing it and getting the items off that horse so that they can make the profit for themselves. Now, that is getting to the point where that is kind of a very rude and unwanted player in Red Dead Online, in my opinion. Now, if people flat out want to have a PvP war, that's perfectly fine. But then now there's a difference between friendly and toxic. And I have definitely been in competitions with other players that are extremely toxic. Now, and they send you very rude and incriminating messages, and they are typically the ones that start it. It's not that you went into their lobby and went after them. They purposely log into your lobby, and they purposely will target you over and over and over again, and you've done literally nothing to them. Now, you obviously are defending yourself, but at some point, you have to do something about these griefers and these toxic players. Now, you can choose to fight them. You can choose to report them. You can choose to block them. You can kind of do whatever you would like. And I'm not here to tell you which way you should do it, because I've done all of them. I've blocked players. I have reported players. I have, you know, definitely video content that shows that they are bullying and very toxic and rude. So I have, and I've kept all that, and they're stored on my computer for use if I need to. And those players definitely know who they are. And honestly, I'm hoping that some of them watch this video and listen to what I have to say about it, because those types of players are very unwelcomed in any online community. I mean, nobody wants to flat out play with a toxic player. Now, I've also been classified as a cheater. People say that I have a leg switch, and people have said that I've done other things, which I don't. I mean, yeah, sure. First of all, if people have leg switches, there are servers that are out there designed to catch some of those things and monitor those types of issues that might be happening. And the servers nowadays are very in tune with those types of things. And the reason that I know this is because that's actually what I went to school for, is computer science and technology-based types things. So I understand that, and I refuse to use it because, honestly, if you use it and you're caught on a server, not only are you going to get banned from that server, you could get banned from an entire game and an entire community, including Xbox or PS, whatever in general. I don't really want to get into that like too much, but honestly, I don't cheat when it comes to fighting PvP. I keep it very fair. I keep it as friendly as possible. If somebody's going to start something, I am definitely going to reply to it, because those people are pissy, they're entitled, they're honestly very rude, and they're very immature. So if you guys honestly encounter some of these people and have experienced it some of yourselves, honestly, report them, block them, change your settings, whatever you want to do, switch lobbies, make sure that they can't really follow you. Obviously, don't be their friends online. Now, a lot of these players are saying, oh, well, you know, this, that, and the other thing, and that's why I decided to come after you, and I'm basically this, that, and the other reason. I'm not going to get into specific reasons, because then it's going to say and know what people, or which people they are, and I really don't want to address any specific player in there. These players definitely know who they are, but griefers and toxic players definitely need to be dealt with any community. It's not just Red Dead Online. It could be Halo, if people are still playing Halo. I used to play that way back in the day. Or, say, Call of Duty. There's definitely players that are toxic. Obviously not really necessarily griefers in other video games because of how video games are designed and what they're kind of doing. But there are issues with these types of players in every single game. So I just recommend that you ignore them, you move on, you just kind of refrain from really anything, and just stay away from these types of players because they will ruin your experience in any game, any online game, not just Red Dead Online. But if you guys do want to discuss this further in the comment section, I would love to hear what you guys think about it. I have a lot of feelings and thoughts and opinions about these types of players. I know that I'm personally not the best PvP player out there. Obviously, I'm not even that high of a rank. I'm not even over 100. I play because I enjoy it. I make videos because I enjoy the content that I create. I make videos, you know, about griefing, and it's honestly, most of the time, they are very friendly. There's the fights that I've had that I've messaged people, and they're like, dude, that's cool. Let's have some fun. There's also been times where people are, you know, are very much hating on the entire idea. But it still can happen. I mean, I capture everything that I do in Red Dead Online, or every video is captured all the time. I have all of it, every single moment, every single thing. So anything that is said and caught by a message, anything that's caught by voice, anything that is caught by all that stuff, it's all recorded. And I can choose to edit it in or not edit it in at any time. So if you guys are out there and you're planning on targeting me, just know that everything is completely always recorded. Everything that you do all the time. Just throwing it out there. But anyway, that's all I have time for in today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my rant between passive and standard players, griefers, and other players, especially the crappiest players on the planet, which I would classify as the toxic players. Hopefully you enjoyed that little spiel and opinion that I had in this video. But again, I'd love to hear what your comments are down below. But if you did don't forget to comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And I have more games coming in the very near future. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.